It is easily the best time of the month once again. No, it's not, right after the first of the month where you've gotten all of your checks and your money and your paychecks and all of that. Well, let's just get to it. Metalhead box time. Man, oh man. We've been doing this now for about 6 months, and every single time that we have unboxed one of these things, there's always been a myriad of fantastic items. So there's really no surprise going into this, knowing that it's probably going to be just a fantastic month once again. The real surprise is what's inside, what bands or what things potentially await us from month to month. And you can get involved with this too. If you are a metal fan and you are not getting a Metalhead box as of yet, go to the metalheadbox.com. The link is in the description box below, and definitely seek out one of these for yourself. There are many different packages that are available, and they keep on expanding, it seems like every single month. So let's see what this month's box has to offer, and this might be enough for you to really get on board. So let's open this bad boy up and see what we have. The first thing that we have here is this cool keychain. This keychain featuring a fantastic guitar right there that looks very Dimebag Darrell-ish, perhaps. Either that or it just kind of kicks ass. There's the lightning bolts coming from it. It will remind you a little bit of Ride the Lightning from Metallica. Either that or anything else that really fits your fancy. This is a keychain that goes right off of one of your key rings, so you can always show your heavy metal pride no matter where you go. That's pretty awesome. Now, every Metalhead box, of course, ever since the dawn of time, has had a t-shirt in it, and this one is no different. So let's see who we have this time. We have Hooded Menace. Hooded Menace, a very, very good band. They are on Relapse Records, or have been on Relapse Records in the past. In fact, I got one of their albums in a grab bag box that is right now housed over there. Perhaps something that could be a giveaway later on in the year, in the whatever. Of course, we are still running the streamathons for one-of-a-kind pets. We have 2 streams that remain as of right now, a 6-hour and a 12-hour stream right here on the Cover Killer Nation channel that always has some great giveaways. And also, I have to say this before we move on. I want to thank the Metalhead box for being a fantastic, fantastic partner of Cover Killer Nation, considering they are offering that if we make it to $1,500 in that event, and we are at more than $1,250, so we're really close, there is going to be a free 3-month Metalhead box subscription in somebody in that chat room's future. So you're going to want to attend these streams, because if we make it to that plateau, someone's walking away with a free box for 3 months, a free 3-month subscription. And you're going to get stuff like that t-shirt, you're going to get stuff like that keyring, you're going to get stuff like this neat little zine right here. This is the first issue of Birds Say, I guess is what this is supposed to be, unless these... let me know. Are these coffins supposed to be eyes? I don't know. Either way, look how cool that is. This is old school as it gets right now. Going with the zines that have a lot of art that's featured in them. You also get to talk about, there's a YouTube series here called Savage Bootlegs, which is advertised. Defenders of the Faith, which is a neat little web comic that you have featured in here. And then they also talk about a couple of bands and things of that variety. This is very old school. This is how metal used to really get its circulation back in its earliest days, and it still has a very important proponent to the scene. So this is super neat. I'm glad to see these are still really in circulation and doing very, very well, and have the partnership with the Metalhead box here. Are you a fan of Nile? Because just like last month with the Gore Guts signed photo, we have Carl Sanders here. That's so cool. That is so awesome. Right there that you get that, and it is of course signed. And by the way, happy birthday to Carl Sanders. His birthday just passed as of the recording of this video. It was yesterday, I believe. And then we have the CDs. This is of course the part of the box that a lot of you will be interested in, is the music. What do you get? Of course, there are packages that do offer vinyl, so if that's more your forte, go for that. I believe there's even some in the future that potentially could be having some cassettes in them as well, some other, really, every single month, this is something that is expanding just larger and onward and ever upward. So let's take a look and see what CDs we have in this month's box. The first thing that we have is Sons of Omega with their album Rain. This is off of Black Lion Records. It's a band that I actually don't know anything about, which is always cool. I love the Metalhead box probably the most for this reason, is the fact that there are so many heavy metal bands out there, and even though we do the 5 Reasons, or not the 5 Reasons series, but the 5 recently released series and stuff like that, there's still such a vast catalog of heavy metal bands that are sincerely untouched by a lot of fans simply because they don't know that they exist. The Metalhead box gives those bands the opportunity to shine, and they gain new fans because of this. You get to hear music that perhaps you would have never heard before without it. And then we have Wrath of Echoes with their album A Fading Bloodline, yet another album from a band that I know very little about. This is through PRC Music, which is very, very cool. I'll be excited to hear what this is all about. I love doing these. The one thing I never get a chance to do, because I like to talk about these right after I get them because I'm so excited, is that I don't really get the opportunity to review some of these albums that I get. I hope to change that sometime in the future. And then we have Gloria Belly with Manifesting the Raging Beast. This one looks really, really cool right here. This is a Southern Lord Records album, which, if you know anything about the Southern Lord discography and some of the bands that they have housed over the course of the years, that might give you a good example of what this is going to be all about. Southern Lord has a very interesting take on music. Usually they have a lot of sludge artists, a lot of the heavier artists of the genre, and they also have been known to house a couple of extreme metal bands or two. That one definitely seems to fulfill that prophecy, but who's to say? But then we get to a band that I actually do know about, which is Ghost Brigade with their brand new album One with the Storm. I shouldn't say brand new album. This is actually from 2014. But if you like, and it really even says right here, if you're a big fan of Catatonia, Neurosis, and Cult of Luna, you will really enjoy this band right here. And I agree with that sentiment. That really is a beautiful way to sum it up. They are a very good band. They have a lot of emotion and a lot of darkness that is very much associated with them. I've been familiarized with some of their work now for a little while, so this is not a box that is just nothing but bands that I don't know. But you might not know them, and you may want to scope them out. I do recommend that you do so. I know that this one might not seem like there's many like neat little one-off things inside, but you know what? I love the fact that every so often a box like this comes that delivers 4 terrific bands, that delivers a really cool underground t-shirt. You get the Carl Sanders autograph and the zine, the keychain. You get everything. It's such a great value, not to mention it's all really for the goodness of metal, to continue to spread the word. That is what we are trying to do with every day of our lives as heavy metal fans, is to continue to showcase our genre in a great light to those that perhaps don't know of these bands, or those who don't know very much about the genre at all. We are the greatest ambassadors to our own favorite genre of music, and the Metalhead box right now stands as one of the elite whenever it comes to really being an ambassador for heavy metal as a whole. So go over to the metalheadbox.com and get yourself one of these. They are amazing, and I have had just an absolute pleasure and joy talking about these for the past half year. I will continue to talk about these for half years to years to come. I hope that I never stop getting to talk about these, because this is honestly one of my favorite days of the month. Thanks to everybody at the Metalhead Box for making such a great product, but then also for being just fantastic people, very easy people to approach and talk to. The love of music has bonded us, and it will continue to bond everybody who is involved in this wonderful, wonderful product. Get yourself one today. I'm Coverkiller Nation. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask me, or go over to the Metalhead Box and send them an email. They'll be willing to let you know anything you need to know. Take care.